Two of you are mad. Why would my friend talk to my husband without informing me? For you, why would you go behind my back and my husband will not help you behind my back? Open your eye. These are the kind of friends I made mention. I was too trusting. Let's all just pretend like we don't know that it's men that cheat. You think it's okay? If someone doesn't respect himself, can you respect that person? Yeah, but that's the truth. It's like you people don't know what the real Nigerian marriages are like. Okay, so here we go. Hello you and welcome back to another video. I'm feeling myself today. How you doing? I wanted to start a new series like where I talk about trending, sensational, viral where I talk about sensational viral social media, trends, not really trends. What's the word now? Sensational viral social media posts, basically. Where I talk about sensational viral social media gist. Yeah, that's it. So today I have a few that I've picked and I want us to dissect it. Social media can be a funny place, These days everybody is opinionated, like it's crazy. It's good to have opinions too, but the opinions these days are strong as fufu. I hope you enjoy this series and I hope it's fun because I just want it to be fun. I just want to have fun on my channel. Let's start from the first one. Please subscribe to the channel and also share with your friends. They'll find it interesting, don't worry. Am I wrong for going on a couple's trip to the Zanzibar alone? Because my man can't afford it. I make more money than him, but I don't want to miss out on this amazing trip because of his finances. We are not married and I'm still young. So, what do you think? Oh my God. And people are just clamoring. And people are saying, if the roles were reversed and he wanted to go on the same trip without you because you couldn't afford it, would that be okay? If so, by all means, go ahead. She went on a trip without her boyfriend because he couldn't afford it. They're not married. She said she went on a couple's trip. So first of all, you didn't go on a couple's trip. You went on a solo trip. See, people are different in different parts of the world because of the way they are brought up and the culture they've been taught and, the norms of the culture around it. So for where I am, for Africans, for Nigeria, men like to be the one to provide. They like to be the one to cater to the woman, basically, when it comes to finances. For example, they want to be the one to pay for your trip, not you paying for their trip. He wants to show you that he can pamper you. He wants to show you that he has money, basically. That's what a typical African man would want to do. And also, I've seen where women try to, take care of men financially because they have more money than the man, and I've seen it backfire. The man starts to feel what do they call that thing again? Emancipated. Is it emancipated? The man starts to feel less of a man. I can't remember the English again. My head is just the man starts to feel emancipated. I think that's the English. So he starts to feel less of a man, basically. That's what I wanted to say. In my opinion, I feel like it's best she went on that trip alone. They may before would say, why not take your man along with you? He's your boyfriend, you love things. So the way people's mind work and everything, I would say it's best she went on her trip alone. I don't know if I'm making sense here. But if you try to understand, if you try to remove gender wars and try to understand how the mind of a man, a typical African man and a typical African woman, how their mind goes, you understand that it's best she went on that trip alone and didn't pay for the man. But if it's in cases where there's no case here because she said the man can't afford the trip. I wanted to say if it's in cases where the man has taken her on several trips, then she should have at least taken him on this trip. Do you understand? But if someone has taken you on several, and I don't think she should have had that mind to leave him behind if he has actually sponsored their trips before. So yeah, I feel like she should just go on her own and, you know, enjoy herself, basically. That's what I feel. What do you think? Do you think she should have taken him on the trip, or I don't know, or am I making sense or not? I don't know. I look good. Do I look good? It is better to let a cheating partner go, or you'll keep blaming yourself if you remember. Even if the person has stopped, the memory sticks to your head. It might even build resentment. No cap here, no cap here. If you cheated and you are caught, just be going from there. Rarely does the relationship remain the same. I agree with this person. I agree with these people. In fact, I agree with them. But I don't know why people that cheat, I don't want to say men now, because men and women cheat, but we all know. Let's all just pretend like we don't know that it's men that cheat more. So people that cheat, I don't know why they think that they can just come and say sorry, and they expect the memory to wipe off your head and the relationship to go back to how it is. One thing I know is that we cannot read our partner's mind. We cannot read someone else's mind. So even if you say you have stopped, how do I know you really stopped? You've done this before. Who is to say that you can't do it again? It's difficult for me to, maybe you go somewhere and that memory doesn't flash back and be like, I wonder what he's doing now. I wonder what she's doing now. You know, you've done it before. So you can as well do it again. It's like, it really builds resentment. And the thing is, if you've stopped and I keep doubting you, you start feeling bad. You start feeling like, why am I doubting you? Like, why should I be doubting you? Like, you've stopped. But how do I truly know that you've stopped? I'm not inside your mind. Some people may be able to, you know, take it off their mind. I don't know. But I feel like those people are people that may not care if you cheat again. You know, when someone has, you know, given up and like, I don't want to start thinking if he's cheating or not. Let me just let him do whatever the fuck he wants to do. So I feel like those are the kind of people that may be able to work out a relationship where a partner has cheated. But if you have cheated and the person is still bothered about if you still cheat or not, that relationship becomes chaotic. Like, you go out and the person is wondering what you have gone to do where you went to. That is a recipe for disaster. Without blaming your ex, what should you have done better in your last relationship? So without blaming your ex, what do you think you should have done better? When I was younger, I like to point fingers like, you caused it, it's your fault, it's your fault. I didn't used to look within me. But as I grew older, I realized that in relationships, when things go wrong, sometimes there is, you know, there's a part you play, there's a little part you play that, you know, that made you be a victim. Do you get what I'm saying now? So it doesn't mean that you're wrong. It doesn't mean that you're wrong. Your partner may be the person that is 100% wrong, but there's a little part you played that made you be the victim of what happened. If you have to answer this question with what I've explained, even if you're the victim in the relationship, or you're the one that did the, you know, the go that made you people to separate or to have issues, what is that one thing, without blaming your ex, what is that thing you would have done better in your last relationship? Well, let me give my own answer. For me, I would say I was too trusting. That's what I'll say. I wasn't fact checking, basically. Try to fact check in your relationship. If your partner tells you something, don't swallow it hook, line, and sinker. Try as much as possible to check. I know it sounds somehow, you're supposed to trust the person you're with, but it's that trust that most of the time people play on. They play on the fact that you trust them and they lie to your face, knowing that you will not fact check. You will just believe them hook, line, and sinker. And that is what I would blame myself. And I would say naive. I think I was too trusting because I was naive. So I would say I was too trusting and I was naive. I think that's what I would say, basically. So what would you say is that thing that you should have done better in your last relationship? Did you cheat on your partner? Did your partner cheat on you? What is that thing that may have made your partner to cheat on you? Let me pose for the camera small. See model. Asa. Gas yourself up. If you don't gas yourself up, nobody will. Once in a while, dress up, look in front of the mirror and be like, babe, you look good. Hey, you look handsome today. My ex used to book himself business class and me and our two boys economy on long-haul international flights. Needless to say, he is now my ex. This is quite common with Nigerian couples. Laugh my ass out. Why are you surprised? In fact, I personally know people who fly while their wives and children take God is good mottos. It's like you people don't know what the real Nigerian marriages are like. When I was 7, my dad put my mom with a 2-month-old baby and 4 other children on a bus from Lagos all the way to Borno State while he took a flight. I was 7, but I knew it was a wrong thing to do, and I have not forgotten about it. You put a 2-month-old with 4 children on a bus to Lagos with all the way from Borno State. Then you take a flight. Why? Why? Like, what's the reason? Not enough money? Are you trying to catch up with a meeting? Looking at it plainly, I see no reason why would you do that. You understand? If you can't afford, in fact, you're even supposed to be on that bus with your wife to help with the 4 children. Do you know what it means to take 4 children on a, in a bus for that kind of long journey? Only one person with a 2-month-old baby. How about now? If you didn't have money for everybody, you should have gone taking the bus with them. Except you're trying to catch up with a meeting. Probably that's the only excuse. Is that the excuse? I don't know. But looking at it plainly without any context, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you put a 2-month-old baby and put 4 children on a bus while you take a flight, your wife for that matter? Your wife's friend has asked you for financial help without informing your wife. Should you assist her without informing your wife? As the wife, would you be upset if your husband goes ahead without informing you? Two of you are mad. Why would my friend talk to my husband without informing me? In fact, I am even the one that is supposed to talk to my husband on your behalf. Why are you talking to my husband to help you without me knowing? Even if you want to talk to him, you should have spoken to me first. And I can be like, okay, go and tell him. Or I'll say, okay, I'll speak to him for you. Why would you go behind my back? And my husband will not help you behind my back. Is you people okay? Are you guys good? Are you guys mentally okay upstairs? Normally, if that kind of thing happens, the husband should tell the wife, see what your friend said though. Are you aware? Before you even help. So it makes no sense. Why would you do that? Why? What's your reason? You guys should be careful in 2024. Open your eye. These are the kind of friends I made mention of in my last video of 2020. 7 types of people you should avoid. This is one of them. Friends that will go talking to your husband behind your back. Like, why? Why would you do that? Why? What's your reason? Can we hear it? So would you be annoyed if your friend goes to request something from your husband behind your back? Or as a man, would you feel a type of way if your friend goes to ask your wife for a favor behind your back? Let me know in the comments. Okay, this one caused a little bit of brouhaha on the internet. The day my grandpa died, my mom was disheartened about the loss of her father. My dad came back from work, asked her if she heard the news early, and asked her to go fry plantain for him. Maybe the grandpa is very old. Like, I don't know. Even if the grandpa is very old, I remember the period my grandma died. I think my mom cried. My grandma was very old. I think my mom cried. So imagine she hearing that news and my dad telling her that will never happen. My dad said he's even late, so it's not gonna happen. But I'm just imagining, like, why is it that day that I want to eat plantain? Why is it that time that I want to eat plantain? Like, I don't understand. You cannot buy the plantain outside, and I'm not getting. Is the plantain that's so important? Like, it cannot wait, even if it's till tomorrow, at least till tomorrow. Like, why would you just tell someone that just heard the news? You just came back and you're like, have you heard that your father died? Yeah, well, you're gonna fry plantain for me. Let's be more sensitive in Abeg. Let's be more sensitive because I don't understand. You think it's okay? Or is there any circumstance that you think that this situation is going to be okay? I want to know. Having a man in the house and having a man of the house are two different things. Listen to that. Read that again. Read it again. Having a man in the house and having a man of the house are two different things. Yeah, I'm happy it's the man that said this. I'm okay. I'm happy that the man that said this. You know, so that if it's a woman now, the woman, they feel they drag the woman. But that is the man that said it. There's no dragging here. Yeah, but that's the truth. There's something I usually say as a man. If you start screaming, "I'm the man of the house," I feel like you've lost it. I feel like you've lost it somewhere. I feel like disrespect has set in. That is why you have to scream, "I'm the man of the house." I feel like disrespect has set in. And the truth is, there are some things men do that makes their wife disrespect them. But I feel like these things are the things that men want to do. They want to do it and expect you to respect them on top of that. And it's difficult. It's difficult to respect someone that doesn't respect himself or himself. Even as a man, if someone doesn't respect himself, can you respect that person? That's the question you ask. So I don't know why people force or want you to respect them when they can't even respect themselves. Someone said, a man of the house is a man that provides and protects his family. A man in the house is a man that is fed by the wife. Well, that's basically what he's defining. If you want to be truthful to yourself, a man of the house, he provides and protects the wife and the children. That's what a man actually is about. Then a man in the house is just a man in the house. Know the difference, and may God provide for all the men that want to provide for their family. Because I know not all men want to provide for their family. I know some men would have and they don't want to provide for their family for whatever reason. Whether it's because they are separated from the wife or because they are divorced from the wife, they don't want to provide for the family. Whether you're separated or you're not separated, both of you brought children into this world, and those children must be catered for. Whether you separate or you not separate, whether you marry a wife or you not marry another wife, those children must be catered to and be catered for. So let God, our prayer is for God to provide for the men that want to provide for their family. Say amen. Say amen, somebody. Oh my God. So we've come to the end of our first episode. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to give you more and more videos like this. So if you enjoy videos like this, kindly click the subscribe button and also click the like button so that more of your friends can see this video. And also please share this video. Click the share button and share this video. Let us talk in the comment section. I'm happy to read your comments and I'm happy to reply you as well. Let us discuss in the comment section. I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye. Oh my God, you're not supposed to see that. Bye.